we know the word is input now for source, but I guess just because we know that now, we probably have all of the ones with that name, or no, there are more. So what we want to do now is to change stuff in there. So input list, input kind list, input special, get special inputs. So we did create and remove. We can change the name. Get input default settings. I'm thinking that might be interesting to know what it usually has. What kind of settings does an image have? And these are the current settings. And then set the settings. And if we set the type of, let's do our test image 2, that's the one that's still there. Do we have it in here somewhere? Line at the bottom. So test image 2. I was thinking maybe I did something smart, but I know that earlier I couldn't even type into one of these fields, so in one of them have one of these, though you should enter something new that didn't exist there, so they're not perfect. Boolean overlay. So that's an example, I guess. So if we actually run this from here and get default input settings for and okay, these are the types. So for an image source, okay, that's not very useful. Alpha, and so what if we get input settings, and now it's an instance of them, and it doesn't have any settings because we set nothing. So what if we take another image? What image? Like my background, maybe? This is a video. Do I have any? Yeah, these are fixed. So if I get information on this, we have file. There, this is what we want to set. So this file. So this is probably the same name when we set it. So if we instead of getting it, we set it. I'd like to save this information now. Let's just ugly copy it over here. Yeah, that's nice format. And then we take the response. And well, funny. No, I didn't use this one, that's why. So if I paste now, yeah. Which is the best? I think I prefer the readable. Since we want to use this, these are just to remember that it's called file. And I guess that there's also the transform, but that's another thing. That's the next step. Set input settings. And it's the input name, which we filled out. And then let's, no, we can't type here. Here, let's try file. Let's try the same image name. So it should just be my logo background. I guess this is fixed background. So if we fill this in, no, not a boolean, a string there. So if we send this, what do you think? Input settings null. Why would I want input settings null, and what does that mean? How do I know what it expects here? Does it want another JSON there with this inside? But that's not how we got the response. Yes, it is. Input settings. Yeah. So that's probably what it wants then. Okay, so let's do that instead. So bye and file and everything. So what do you think? Will we set the image to be my background? Alright, yeah, it's the image too. So let's copy this one too and run it. And it worked. That's interesting. Left screen. You got the image too, right? That's very odd. My studio mode seemed to have gone very funny. This was very interesting. But this was supposed to only go to the test image. So my left screen capture is looking just as normal. Right screen and all the screens, they all look the same now. Well, that's what you do when you test stuff. So let's look here. So the properties of this one doesn't even have a file. Since I can't share with you what I have here, this is very funny. This is when you think, did I have backup? Well, I can see everything, of course, so let's paste this as an example of what you should not do. Broke OBS. Don't do this. So, if I look here again, the worst thing that could happen if I removed this again, what would that be? So let's see here. Sorry guys that I can't show you anything currently. It's debug time. So I'm currently in my program files directory, double checking. Here is my OBS somewhere. There it is. And since I don't have this in my video folder, I don't think I have a backup, but I also think that it saves. What? Okay. I think it saves. Just taking a copy. I think it saves stuff when you quit, but I'm not sure. We'll see. So, okay. Can you see stuff now? This is interesting, because this is my YouTube one. Okay, I understand everything. Or understood everything. I don't. Nothing broke. It's just my stupid scenes. So my left screen here, I put this image that's supposed to be a tiny image just below the I can't really show you this because my cameras and stuff is taking over. So let's, even if I would put this at the bottom, I'll just hide it for now, and we'll go back to left screen here. There. So the problem was that my cameras and stuff, right screen. I think I've done this before too, but here I have my cameras and stuff, and that's where we added to. And since we added to the cameras and stuff, or rather to the videos and images, and in videos and images here we have this image, and since it is almost at top of the cameras and stuff, and this is at top of the left screen, it all became the image, which is not very odd. It's just as it should be, only that I thought about this as a small icon thing, like a funny image kind of thing popping up. So that's why it's all over the place. So let's try. The image loaded just fine. Just me that wasn't thinking clearly. Left screen. Left screen. There. So I'm stopping my studio. Now it can be there still. So now the image is disabled. That's it. I've just hidden it so that we can see the code. So this worked. Just broke my brain, nothing else. So since this worked, I will remove these. I just had them to copy from. And this is the same as we have done before. So these 3 lines with updates. But I'm taking the opportunity now to actually make it easier for myself to copy stuff. So I want to be able to copy these lines. Well, it's much easier to type data and result than to copy them, right? My space button is a bit tired, and sometimes I get double space, sometimes I get no space. So let's just remove the string and the string and hope I spelled right. We'll see. That's what I love about these languages, that actually tell you if there's something wrong. So now we can copy these without stuff happening, like us getting double. So first, let's comment this too. Create source and load image into source, and remove source. There. So we can also comment this one out. The log file is long enough without all our tests adding to it. Yeah, so let's update this information to this. So we need this. Let's cut it so we see it clearly. There. And we also need the file name. Why did I do it? Underscore there. Something there. And I think we should add a tinier image than this giant one, because this is just a normal path to my hard drive. So anyway, that's that out of the way. We also don't need this part. And oh my god, did I do too much now? Let's see. Start, end. There, so we get the right number of things there. So, and lots of editing stuff to do. Let's just add these here. I don't have to go totally over the top. And then before I add the actual ones, I'll escape these. So we don't do the same thing with the not being a string again. And then add, oops, wrong character. Add these around it. And also do the plus thing. Oops. I have to undo here because I don't know what I did. Yeah, it added 2. That added 2. Well, there and there. I'm a bit confused now. What did I do? Yeah, that and that. Did I forget to do one now? Undo. When you don't know what you did, undo, right? So I forgot to do this. Or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why do I already have one there? Did I add it and not remove it? Whatever. There, it added an extra there, and then we plus these together, and this is the data. So the old data there with a semicolon, and new data there. What do I think about that? Okay. Like that, something. Not very readable, but good enough. Right? What do you think? So, we have the new request type, the new data. We need to remove the actual file name. And let's see how many it adds. Just one. And plus, and I think I called it file underscore name. What? No E in the file. There. So. Okie dokie. So we have the request type, the data, and it's ready to be run. But this is just to set the file, not to change its size or anything. I'm still thinking I'm going to find a tinier image of a symbol format. So I'll just do that. Let's... At least I got a backup of my OBS, so glad. If we ever reset to that version, I won't know what happened. Let's see here. This is the same directory I was in before. Maybe I shouldn't do this advanced. I could just go to my... let's see here. Just my own logo stuff. I even have it on my desktop here. This is just to test something. And I suddenly regret that I removed the path. But we have the path in here, right? So let's be lazy. That's sometime long ago I had Swedish Windows, and that directory is still remembered through stuff. Yeah, OneDrive, as you can see there in the path. That's why. Yeah, so that's a tinier image. So we have these. Let's do another name. No, it's not created, so it doesn't matter. Was there any reason that why this wouldn't work now? So we create the source. We have tested that. Oh, there's lots of spaces here. So, and we add the file, we wait, and we remove it. And if we have errors, we can always print it out in the log file. And there. Okie dokie. Time to test run, or first compile. Oh, I forgot to add the new one. Image name, file name, and a double space again. And not Control S, but compile, save. So, time to test run. Let's see now if we get a pop-up of an image for 5 seconds. And then it goes away. Yeah, because the reason it didn't go away last time was that we used this test image, the old one. Right screen. Let's do this where you can see it. So I'm typing in chat here. Test image. and it should pop up on both the preview of left screen and on right screen. But maybe we should switch to this video and images. Here you can see the old image. I think I'll actually... Nah, it can be there. Or we can... Can't I delete this? No, can't edit that. So let's just run it. And we got a new image. And I can't see any image. Is it somewhere? This was not a big one. Did I mess up something with the path, with anything else? I'm waiting 5 seconds here to see. I'm also thinking my stream time is at 5:20. I don't see how time passed that quickly, but I should stop soon. But I would want to stop and win. No, I don't want to lose. So let's see if this... What didn't work? So it is run. The image was created. And it should wait 5 seconds. What it does, it is set input settings, input name, test image 2. And that's the wrong image. So that's why it didn't work. So it used the wrong image name. Okay, so left screen. Left screen. So here we have the name of the other image. So let's use the actual one, image name instead. So I don't see it having changed the other one. Anyway, it's still the first one, the first image. If I just browse on this, right screen,
Fixit says. Lol.
What did I do? I closed OBS. That's funny. That's funny. Well, now I know what happens if you close OBS in the stream. It seems to just continue and the connection error. So that's good to know if it ever happens. It's the first time for me. So since I was in studio mode, there was the black screen afterwards because I was in right screen. I was like this, or I wasn't like this. And so this is the black stuff. So this image has not had any image loaded. So since it didn't do it, let's actually check this. So if I go to my desktop and you can see my millions of files over here. Poor desktop. Actually I was using this one, I think, or this one. Maybe I should do this one. Or was that the one? No. It was a round big. Maybe this is just... Yeah, it's 9,000. That's probably why it didn't work. I took a stupid image. So, okay. Okay. So, let's browse this again. Or cancel this. Let's get it from here. Take the opportunity. Test this again. Get input settings and let's do test image, but I want actual test image 1. Shouldn't it be here? Is the order of these just random? Or is it since this page is not updated? I don't think so. Maybe that worked. So let's get input settings from this. And that was just to get the path simply. That's how lazy I can be sometimes. So this image big, I should notice the big, that is 9,000 times 9,000, and that's because it's actually a vector graphics, and that was for making the shirt. So we the only could take PNGs for some reason. So anyway, image name and file name, and then we use the file name, and now I just added that in the code, the path. So let's just delete this now, so it's fresh, and this is the big image. So we can just left screen. We can just change the name in the code if we ever want to try that. Here I pasted the tinier image. This is 120, not 9,000 size. So that's probably why it didn't load. It was probably too big or something else, or it wasn't visible due to being in the corner of 9,000 pixels round thingy. Just compile. I will save and okay, just to make sure. Right screen.
Kitty says.
That's enough Unity work for me. I need a break, Noiki one cry.
Oh, maybe dinner time? Was it? You've been doing new 3D stuff in Unity? Yeah, you'll have to teach me how to make one of those. That would be cool to have like a 3D person to stream with. So let's just run this and test if this works now before right screen. So let's see, I'm going to this video. Now it's empty. And yeah, right, I restarted, so I had to actually type test image. Yeah, Nori, did the stream like end for you, or did you just do nothing and it was back as usual? It's good to know for me for the future, because I closed OBS by mistake, so I just crossed it. It would be good to know if it's like, oh my god, or if it's, oh, just quickly start it again, it's all fine. There, the image is added, but no image is added.
Sleep time also, haha. There are many programs out there that will teach you modeling basics like VTube Studio. Yes, was fine, you have 2 minutes to restart.
Yeah, thanks, great. Yeah, I have so much to do though, so We've had like autumn break this week, and now tomorrow it's back to work, so yeah. I'll have less time to do fun stuff. But I installed the VTube Studio that you gave me the tip about before, but I couldn't see, like, I want to do more customization than just have something like that, so that wasn't, whatever, you know. I'll have to fix all of that first. Basics. I'm on an image level, not on a 3D cool thingy level. Start with like crawling before you can, like, you're dancing and I'm crawling. So doing the basics first here. And no image, and it's not being removed. So why wasn't it removed? And why didn't it? I'm quickly just ramming the new lines. Left screen. Left screen. Yeah, I'm just these, since we added these lines, it didn't work. The part after didn't work. So now when I remove this, it should add the image and remove it, because that's the only change. And if it doesn't, that's odd. Have I changed anything else? I don't think so. So let's just, if I run this now, the image is already there. So let's remove it. So we have the same BC as before. Right screen. So time to sleep then. I know you usually stream like late sometimes. Is this the same for you? Going back to work times? So let's do the same thing. Test image. And I want to be here so we can see as it popped up at once. Then we should wait 5 seconds and it should just be removed. That's more than 5 seconds, isn't it? Definitely more. Okay. Left screen. I'm starting to think that I need to go to my kids, because I've been streaming for, well, 9 minutes. Much more time than that. So my stream actually says 5:33:30 bleep, and well, that's my record so far.
I sleep in maybe an hour or two. Still got more work to do. Noiki one cry.
Oh my. So like a long nap and then work. Okay. I hope you get good sleep then, intense, deep sleep, so you get lots of energy to do fun stuff afterwards. Was it fun work, isn't it? Or I hope so. I know that this thing can do undo, but not very good. I don't think it's very good. I've never seen that there are references in the settings here. That's interesting. Whatever. Let's see. Why doesn't this work? would have been great to have like a backlog of the changes you made. I could just copy it all, of course, to... Maybe I should do that with every version. A notepad copy. So if I undo now, we undo this. Yeah, I thought so. That's the undo. It's so bad, it's funny. So, what could I have broken? I think this works. The image is there, so this works. 100% sure. I would like to know the results now, actually, from this last one. But first, let's do this. So, here we may want to do it, there we may want to do it, and there we may want to do it. Why did I not cut that? Well, and yeah, let's just do it on the last one. And I have this name so that I can find it easily in the log file. So let's compile, save, or whatever. And let's go back to right screen. And I'll click videos and images. We have the old image here, deleting it again. So hopefully we'll get information in our log file. So I've opened it here, log files again. Though right, we did that in with grep instead. So okay, so yeah, let's run it and hope it works, and if it doesn't, or when it doesn't, we have a log file to check out. The image source is added. It's supposed to wait 5 seconds and remove it, and now it works again. I'm starting to feel a bit like this about this. Sometimes something works, or it doesn't work. I make no changes. The only thing that I did was to add a line of the log output. And I can't see how that would change stuff. Anyways, it worked. That's good. Let's continue debugging. So, left screen. Okay, let's open the code. And now the adding and removing parts are working. So let's add this bit back in. It would be quite funny if it worked now after new changes, but removing it and adding it. Could I have clicked some different combination of these? If I compile this, if I save it, I click save and compile. Let's right screen. Right screen. And we run again, test image. But first we switch to this one so we can see it. And the image is added. No image was added. It's not been removed. So we need to get the error information now. and when I do, it'll work or what. So left screen, left screen. I'm just removing that old test image. So next time we can do it again. So let's add this. Let's add 1, 2, 3 to this. 1, 2, and 3. And then we can just search for Sophia in the file. And save. Should I click OK too? Will that change anything? What are those buttons doing? So let's try again. Right screen, and we do back here and do test image. And I believe 5 seconds have passed. And I really just tested this, you know. Since I have not read anywhere where it's supposed to be, the information was sending it. Maybe I should just send it file instead of the thing I'm doing. So we'll see what it says, the error message. I'm quite curious now for this. So let's go to left screen. And it's time to check the log file. For this time we want Sophia. So nothing. This true doesn't mean anything. This is just what you set it to. Yeah, 5 seconds something, since it's a 5-second delay in there. Wait a sec here. None of these are the latest because I added numbers. I added numbers. I added numbers, dude. So it's not running the latest code, or it's not been run, but I did run it. So nothing is still running. And here's the last time it was run. And after that I went back to left screen, which is correct. I think I'll remove this timer because it's annoying. It's just a time. Let's see here. Yeah, I know what I do. I will. Here. Let's disable this and let's not show the time because it's not updating anymore. So everybody will think time stopped. Because that's the only clock in the universe, right? So why did this not run? So where was I? Was the test image. And we're running it not with the timer as it's intended. Alright, maybe I should do this instead. Not with the timer as it's intended. Just pop up an image. This is just a test to learn how to pop up an image like that. So yeah. this wasn't, you know, you don't know if you actually said it and it heard it, so I did this instead. And this is the code. And this worked. It created the image. And this didn't work, but this input settings is something that I was just guessing about, I think. So, but this one has a 2. No, it's null there. Maybe I should use this format for this one. If I do that, I want to copy, because I don't want to edit it back again. Always as lazy as you can be, right? So let's say that we want this not to be that, but to be that, and null. That's what I had in the line above. Then I had spaces too. Could that somehow affect something? So now we have this on the same level as these. And this is set to null and the file is set to that. We'll just test and see what happens. And also, maybe that would just have worked by running it once more, because we didn't get any log file output with this. Yeah? And it's not like it became a new day and I looked in the wrong log file. I've not been streaming for that long. So, okay, let's see. Let's compile first. I didn't make any stupid thingies, at least. If they were stupid, they were more hidden. How to double check all the maybe I should just print the string, but it's not that easy to print. You know, either it's chat or it is the log file. So I did this already, right? Don't want to miss it. So let's go back to right screen. And let's again click this. Let's remove the old image. Oh, I suddenly thought of something. Maybe it's a timing problem, that it just happens too quickly. So I'll put a tiny, okay, left screen. So there, half a second. We won't notice that. As a computer, it will be so much time. So, oh, it didn't react on the left screen. I just added, let's see here. I just added a tiny little delay there. Half a second. We'll see if that changes anything. No image. But I'm curious if the log file has updated names now, so left screen. Okay, so let's do this again. No. When was the log file updated? What? It's so long ago, that's 1908. That's now. Did I type something wrong? What if I do Sophia 2? No, thought so. So it never goes there. That's something in itself. Why? Is there such a big error in the code above this that it never goes this far in the code? Nothing that this can find. So we one change I made is this, but I could use different variables, but it works with this and this, so why not with this? I'll just read everything again, or I'll start with this. Back to the way I thought it should work. If this is because I didn't read good enough before starting to type, I'm stupid. So we have a starting and we have an ending. Those are there. This one is escaped as it should. That one too, and then the string ends and we add the image name, which is there. And then we end the string, we escape that one, we add a comma. And we continue the string on the next line with this. We escape that one and the one at the end of the name, colon, and then it starts this one, which is also ended. And we continue on the next line. We have the start and the end. And we escape the ones around file. We escape the ones around the file name. No, we don't. I found the error. There it is. I should have done that earlier, apparently. That's like the same error I had before. With this, when I did that at first, or something. Okay, always double check your escaped nuts. I should learn the names of the characters. There. So, now we know I didn't go all the way. And we actually got something from reading the log file. Anyways, so let's go to right screen. Right screen. And let's try this command again. Hop back to this one. Delete the old image. Now it should work. Work now. Yes. There's an image and it should be gone after 5 seconds. Yeah. Do I hate the Streamer.bot editor? No, it was my fault, I guess, but it could be easier to see. As the string is not actually as it should be. Well, I thought I had done that, I had not. Now it's done and it works. And how much time did I spend on nothing? Oh, let's remove the left screen. Let's remove this bit. I was right about the format. And now let's just to do it, let's get these log file outputs and see that what it says. It could be interesting. This should get a number of the, oh well, there, and right screen, and we go here, everything's gone as it should. We run it again, pops up. I'm thinking it could move around or something, whatever fun image you have, and then it's gone again. So that's nice. Let's look at the log files. Left screen. So now this should give us something. The first one is, this is my 20th try then. It seems to number the scenes items. The sources, like that. And these two have new information. So, if it would have been like this name exists, it would have said. So you can get error information. That's great! And thanks to Busy Leah for helping me with the grep lines. That's perfect. Very useful. So, again, next step. But, should I do this today or tomorrow? I'm thinking that... Oh my god, 6 hours? Yeah. Let's spend these 3 last minutes until 6 hours finding somewhere to raid, because I need to be with my family a bit too before it's time to go to bed. Dinner time and stuff like that now. So I hope I'll be continuing this tomorrow on stream. And it's been very nice to have company and to get so many great tips. So the next step, let's add them in here. So it is to change the transform, and let's do this like this, animate, and then also do the same for a video. That's the plan. So just moving it about, and then, or just changing the size and then moving it about. So I don't think that should be very hard, should it?